I think Trovatore gives you everything you want in an opera.
It has this incredible careening roller coaster of emotions that drive us through the piece.
I love Verdi because the music is really amazing. If you just listen to music, it already carries you away.
When a Trovatore is very intense to sing and to act, but then it gives you back so much.
There is no greatest composer for singers than Giuseppe Verdi. He's a genius.
As I worked through it, I was very struck by how much of the dramaturgy revolves around storytelling. A lot of the plot has happened before the show starts. And what people are doing is recounting from different perspectives the same events that unify them. The first person we meet is Leonora, who's a medieval handmaiden.
Leonora is a very adventurous woman, let's put it that way. She's young, she's in love, she's super romantic, and she's there in the middle of the night waiting for her beloved, who is singing a serenade for her, and she's listening to every word.
Le Troubadour is a singer. For some people, he's like a myth, but many people knows him as Manrico, the soldier, and others by the name of Il Trovatore, the singer. But some of them, they don't know it's the same person. At the beginning of the opera, we find him singing a song for Leonora, the woman that he loves. But in that moment, she's with another man that she thinks is, Manrico, but it's another man, it's Conte di Luna.
The Count is basically the bad guy. He has lost parents very young. He has to be a leader during the wartime. And suddenly, in this bloody life, horrible life, he meets something unexpected that you and I would call love. It is something that he cannot control very much. And for this man to be out of control, it's so difficult.
The relationship that the Conte di Luna has with Leonora is primarily, I think, the result of obsession. Obsession is absolutely one of the key themes. Every single one of the characters are obsessed. They are driven to a kind of insanity by this obsession, whether it's for another person or whether it's by the idea of revenge.
Azucena is a character that is kind of everything. She is a mother to Manrico, and she is processing the guilt of what she did when she was going through the trauma of seeing her mother burned at the stake.
She is the only character in the story that knows the whole truth. The others, they know pieces, fragments.
This is the complication with the story of Trovatore. Everyone has a completely different perspective on the same event.
With Adele, this is an amazing collaboration because before staging any scene, we actually talk about it and we search for a kind of a truth, not just the truth of words, but also of behavior, not being afraid of being funny or too much or too brave.
I'm looking to get detail and specificity out of singers all the time.
Adele, she is fantastic. It's beautiful to work with her. She has a vision, and not only she explains this vision to you, but she loves to get you involved in it.
This next little duet is dripping the poison into him bit by bit.
We've worked on developing the relationship between the characters. Gosh, Riccardo and I have done a ton of rehearsals together, which I love. To me, this is another pouring it on thick moment.
To some degree, the relationship between Azucena and Manrico is one of a strange grooming and a kind of mutual dependency that makes their relationship really fascinating, really interesting.
1 before 4.
You have to have this kind of tension all along the piece, and in this conception that Adele's bringing on stage, you can sense this black magic everywhere.
This particular opera, almost everything happens at night. In Italian, we have the word crepuscolare. which means it's something that happens between, sunset and night. So you always have this feeling that something dark is gonna happen, but you don't know exactly when. And this is the magic of this particular title.
The challenge of Trovatore is to make it true, to make it full of emotions.
The vision of Adele is really to touch people emotionally, but also intellectually.
The score is extraordinary. It has some of the most chilling, jaw-dropping moments of music theatre.
It gives you the tears, the laughs, the heart, the soul of opera. Nobody did it like Verdi.